Most people scroll through Facebook to look at cat memes and the latest social drama. But what if I told you there was a new way to use Facebook to make hundreds of dollars a day? Setup takes less than 5 minutes and it costs nothing out of pocket. If that sounds like something you're interested in seeing, then stick around because I'm going to show you step by step exactly how you can do this and see real dollars in the bank in just a few weeks. We're going to go over all the numbers, and I have a free gift for you at the end that I think you're going to love. All right, so what are we going to do here? How are we actually going to make money? Well, first we need to understand the number one rule in any business, and that is if you want to make a bunch of money, you got to solve an expensive problem. So what expensive problem are we solving? Well, we're going to use a Facebook hack that very few people know about to solve a problem that costs high-ticket home service businesses anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000 in lost revenue every single month. Think kitchen remodels, windows, bathrooms, roofing, any higher-priced home service. The best part is you don't need any experience or crazy tech skills to do this. If you can copy and paste, that's all you need. We're going to use a brand new AI-powered solution that makes these businesses way more money and gets you paid every single month. We're going to build this together live in just a minute so you can see exactly how it works. Now, real quick, if you want a free deep dive course into this entire strategy, I have over 20 video training modules that you can grab. Just drop a comment below, say free course or send me the course, and I will personally reply back with a private link to unlock everything absolutely free. All right, so here's the expensive problem. When customers want a kitchen remodel or a quote for a new roof, they usually shop around, which is normal. But here's where these guys are bleeding money. When people go on Facebook and they're targeted by one of their ads, they fill out a quote request. But statistically, 93% of the time at that very moment, these contractors are busy. In fact, this report from Salesforce shows only 7% of companies respond to their leads within the first 5 minutes, while at the same time, 78% of customers buy from the company that replies first. So when these guys are up on a roof or under a sink, managing jobs, sometimes working 12-hour days, by the time they sit down and go through their phone, it's sometimes hours later or even the next day. Their customers have already been called by multiple competitors at that point. You may have experienced this yourself trying to get a quote. So now you have a shop that could easily be spending $500 on Facebook ads to generate a single 25,000 kitchen remodel lead, and then they lose it to a competitor because they were busy doing their job. No good deed goes unpunished. But this is where we come in with an AI-powered customer reply system that instantly responds to every Facebook lead, so there's zero wait time. We're going to fire this up in just a second so you can see it live. But first I want to show you the hack I was talking about, where we can actually use Facebook's own ads library to find the contractors that need this service the most. Check this out. We're going to do a Google search here for the Facebook ads library. A lot of people don't even know this exists. All right, now once you get in here, I want to choose ad category, select all ads. We'll do kitchen remodeling. All right, so here's every single business on Facebook. You can see over 6,500 results here that's running ads for kitchen remodeling. Now, there's two types of ads you can run on Facebook. You can run ads that when people click on them, it takes them right to the company website, or you can run ads where when people click on them, it opens a form and asks you questions. We're looking for the second type. We're looking for the types of ads where people are entering their information on Facebook directly. Now, what you can tell is if when you mouse over these, if you cannot click the button, you see how that turns into a circle there and you can't click that right there? That means it's a lead form ad. You see that shop now? That's going to take us right to the company's website. If I click that, so now we're on their website. So these people are not collecting any information on Facebook. So they're not going to be ideal clients for the AI. We want people that are running the types of ads that you can't click on. I'm going to show you exactly why. So here's one, here's a company, here's their website, and here's the thing. You see this? The customer is going to go through here. They're going to answer these questions. Please answer the following questions. They're going to go through each step of the lead form. At the end, it says, thank you for reaching out. We'll get back to you shortly. This is exactly what we just talked about. They're losing money with this. I'm going to give you another example. Here's another company running kitchen remodeling, this home X remodeling. Here's their website, right here. Enter your info and one of our team members will be in touch within 24 hours. 24 hours. You know how many people, this person will probably have filled out 10 more of these quote requests over the next 24 hours. The chances of them landing this client, if they don't respond back for 24 hours, drops dramatically. This is terrible advertising, making people wait. People do not like to wait to get what they want. And our solution fixes that problem. Here's another example. This one literally steps people through here and doesn't even tell them what's going to happen. They enter all their information. They go through this. And then it just says, call us for a free consultation. They're literally taking their contact info and then they're telling them to call in. A lot of these companies, they don't really know what they're doing when they're running these ads. All right. So we're here to help. And here's an example of what I mean for a landing page website. If the ad clicks over directly to their website, they're going to be collecting information here directly into their system because they're hosting the site. And so we probably won't necessarily want to reach out to them first. That wouldn't be the most ideal customer. We want the people that are running ads where They are collecting people's contact information on Facebook with these forms so that we can help them implement AI follow-up so that none of their customers have to wait anymore and they can get book calls immediately on their calendar. All right, so let's jump over to the AI software so we can see this live. So once you log in, you want to go ahead and scroll down to AI agents here on the left. Then we want to come up here and click on conversational AI. Now, the first thing we want to do is create a knowledge base for the company. Simply, we're just going to train the AI on the company's website. So we'll click over here to manage knowledge base and hit create knowledge base. Let's go back to that one company that we found, this Waldron Construction. We're going to create an agent for these guys. So we're going to just copy their website, just paste it in here as the name. You don't necessarily need a description. Now we're going to add a data source. We're going to add a web crawler so we can crawl their website and learn everything about them. I typically use all URLs within this path. You can use all URLs within the domain, but sometimes if they have like hundreds and hundreds of pages in the background, it can take a long time. And you don't need all that information because it's usually just garbage. All right, so it's done scanning the website. Now I want to click view all pages. And we want to choose 26 pages that we're going to add to the knowledge base. We're going to hit train bot. Now it's training pages. Boom. All right. So now they're all trained. We can go back to our conversational AI. We want to hit create bot now. Now we can do a general Q&A or appointment booking. We're going to choose appointment booking for this so you can see how that works. We have a first step here is brand voice. Essentially, what's the character of our AI? The only thing you have to put in here is a brand name or a tone. We'll choose friendly, save. And you can create multiple brand voices. We'll just stick with that one for now. For the bot name, we'll call it the Waldron Virtual Assistant. We're going to want to make this bot primary so it can reply to inbound messages. Now, here's all the channels that the bot can operate on. Now, we're primarily going to be using Facebook in this sense because we're solving the Facebook lead problem. However, you can connect this bot to messaging, chat, web chat, WhatsApp, or Instagram. And you can connect multiple bots to those channels. So there's a lot more upsell opportunity on the back end once you establish a customer relationship. But for the foot in the door offer, you want to start with solving the biggest problem first, and that is losing money on their Facebook ads. Let's put an initial message in here. Hi, thanks for reaching out. How can I help? And we have a 2-second wait time before responding, which is fine. And here's where we can choose what data we want to collect. I'm going to throw a few situation questions in here because those are always good to have. You don't necessarily want to ask somebody for their contact information with your very first reply. That's not normal conversation. People usually have a conversation where they talk about what someone's needs are or why they're reaching out. So we want to add a few situation questions in here first. So let's say situation question 1, situation question 2, situation question 3. I'm actually going to put these in order in front of the contact details. We want to get contact information last. Now we can add custom fields in here. For the purpose of the demo though, we don't need to. We have it set for appointment booking, but if you see there's no calendar created yet, so we can go ahead and create one and click on calendars here. And we'll come over to create new calendar. Now you have a number of different types of calendars here that you can create. We can just do personal booking since this is going to be a consultation for a sales call. We'll just call it kitchen sales for now. Confirm. We'll choose demo user. I just have one demo user in the account. We can put sales kitchen and confirm. All right, so there's your booking link. So we don't necessarily need those right now. We can close these. Back to our bot here, turn back on appointment booking, choose our calendar we just made. And if you did want to trigger automations, you can. We don't need to do that for now. We can have the bot be able to cancel the appointment, reschedule the appointment, and we can even receive an email notification if the bot doesn't know how to respond to a certain question. You can put in specific users, custom emails, assigned users, pretty much whatever you want here. We'll leave this off for now. Save. I'll come over here to additional instructions. Here's where we're going to paste in our prompt. Now there's a prompt in here that will work, but if you want to have a better conversation flow where you're asking those situation questions first, you're going to want to enhance the prompt a bit. So I have one here, universal appointment setting prompt. Just a little one pager. We can come back in here, select all, delete, copy, paste. Easy peasy. Save. And come back over to bot training, connect it to our knowledge base that we made. There's our 26 web pages, and now we can run a test. So let's assume a new lead came in on Facebook. We'll just start the conversation with hello. Should come back with our pre-canned response here. Thanks for reaching out. How can I help? Just looking for a quote on a kitchen remodel. All right. So Waldron Construction offers customized kitchen remodeling services with over 75 years experience. We provide a variety of services, including cabinet refreshing and tile installation. You can contact us for a free consultation. Now, could you tell me more about your specific needs or situation regarding the kitchen remodel? So it got all that information from the knowledge base, and we've told it we want to ask some questions. We don't just want to say, hey, book an appointment. So say, yeah, the wife said the cabinets are ugly and the counters are warped. It sounds like you're looking to update your cabinets and countertops. We can help with that. We offer 0% financing for 6 months to make your vision a reality. Could you share a timeline for the kitchen remodel? In the next 6 months would be fine. Great. A 6-month timeline gives us plenty of time to plan and execute the remodel to your satisfaction. Do you have a specific budget range in mind for this project? Less than 25K would be good. I don't even know if you can get a kitchen remodel for that cheap nowadays. Thanks for sharing your budget. We can definitely work within that range to give your kitchen a fresh new look. Do you have any specific requirements or preferences for the new cabinets and countertops. Not sure yet. Probably need to look through what you guys have. No worries, we can help you explore different options for cabinets and countertops to find what suits your style and needs. Now, could you please share your name? So now it's going to start the booking process, right, Jared? Thanks, Jared. We can definitely explore different options for your kitchen remodel. Could you please provide your email address? Thanks, Jared. I've got your email down. Could you please provide your phone number as well? Thanks, Jared. I've got your phone number as well. Now that I have all the details, would you like me to check for available equipment slots so we can set up a time for a consultation? Yes, appointment slots. My bad. Thanks for your patience, Jared. Here's some available slots for consultation. All right, so let's just say 17th at 12. Great news, Jared. I booked your consultation for June 17th. 2025 at 12 p.m. If you have any other questions or need further assistance, feel free to reach out. Looking forward to helping you with your kitchen remodel. Now it's going to automatically send out the notifications and calendar appointment reminders to the customer, as well as notify the team internally. All right, once you're happy with that, come over to bot settings. When I go ahead and turn this on autopilot, bot replies automatically based on trained data. For this case, we're just going to do Facebook, so we'll turn off all the other chat channels and save. And the very last step, once this is all done, so we went through all these, our bot is completely configured and tested. You want to come down to integrations over here on the left, and all your customer has to do is log into their Facebook account right here, and their bot is live. All right, guys, that's it. That takes just a few minutes. The contractor gets an instant notification, the customer gets immediate attention and a booked appointment, and the lead doesn't go to a competitor. Now, you might ask, if this is that easy, why would they pay me $400 a month? Well, first, the answer is most of them, they don't even know this exists. Second, they're busy doing their job. And more often than not, it's more profitable for them to do what they do best and pay someone else to set this stuff up for them. But most importantly, it's a profit-generating machine. They're already spending thousands of dollars a month, sometimes every week, on Facebook ads when they lose even one $25,000 kitchen remodel job because they responded too slow. That's 5 years of our service costs gone in a single missed opportunity. We're not an expense. We are profit insurance. Every lead our AI captures that would have gone to a competitor is pure profit they wouldn't have had otherwise. Compare this to hiring a virtual assistant to monitor social media accounts that costs over $2,000 a month and they can't work 24/7. You've got to respond immediately. The AI works 24/7, responds in seconds, and never takes a sick day. It's a total no-brainer for any serious contractor, hands down. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. This isn't like a 9-to-5 where you start over from zero every paycheck. You're providing software as a service. So you only set it up once, but you get paid month after month. Each client you get, you can charge a setup fee anywhere from $500 to $1,000, and then $400 a month every month after that. 10 clients, $4,000 a month. 20 clients, $8,000 a month. How many did we just find in that short time on Facebook ads library? Over 6,000, and that was just kitchen remodeling. That's over $266 a day, 7 days a week while you sleep. Just like I said in my thumbnail, I'm not making up these numbers like these other YouTubers. And since you're solving a real problem that makes them real money, they're rarely going to cancel. That subscription just becomes another light bill expense that gets written off at the end of the year. All right, now I promised you a free gift if you watch till the end. So if you like, share, and drop a comment down below asking for the free course, I will include not only free access to my entire course library and the Daily Live Bootcamp, but I will also throw in a one-on-one setup call, an extended 30-day free trial to the AI platform. Normally it's just 14 days. And here's the big one. A full 5-day live training masterclass, including a pre-recorded version if you're not available, where we literally help you set up everything top to bottom so that you can start getting money in the bank in less than 2 weeks. There's a lot of folks that actually land their first client before the training's even over. Guys, this is all absolutely free. So just drop a comment below and I'll reply with that private link. And if you want to learn how to set up a voice AI system using the same exact platform, click here. I'll see you on the inside.